Всем привет, с вами Влад, и сегодня мы наконец приступим к новому эпизоду игры Игра престолов, да, от Telltale. Вот, очень долго я ждал, эпизод вроде вышел, несколько дней назад, точно не помню когда, появился доступ к нему. Вот, сегодня только я смог приступить к записи. Выложу вам его завтра в течение всего дня, то есть весь эпизод за один день мы с вами посмотрим. Вот, давайте начинать тогда. В прошлом эпизоде в конце мы встретили Рамси Сноу, который прибыл с визитом в дом Форестеров. Ой, интересно, конечно, на самом интересном месте обрывают разработчики. Что же они делают? Ладно. Так, в Игре престолов ты либо побеждаешь, либо погибаешь. Серсей Ланнистер. Хорошо. Так.
Previously on Game of Thrones. You'd help the Second Sons. Guide them into Marine.
I can't, Asha.
This could be our only chance.
Get them into the city. Help them liberate Marine. And I will see that you are rewarded.
You think you get a reason with a wildling?
No, I'm a friend.
Don't move.
This is my sister, Sylvie.
I have to get in there, Sarah. Lord Whitehill is up to something. He's conspiring against my family, and someone in there is helping him.
Andros is hiring sellswords. Hundreds of them.
What?
He's building an army for Lord Whitehill, big enough to march against Ironrath.
Ну да.
Talia, I may be leaving you here with a traitor.
Find out who it is.
Давайте уж продолжение, я не могу. На самом интересном оборвали.
Rodri! I'm told you're a man who can't be broken. I've decided to come see for myself. I was just telling your sister. Father's been looking to make a match for me, and Talia's been such good company. Think she likes me? Or maybe your mother? Her flower plot is still a flower, just dies more quickly. We could be a family, Lord Forrester. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Your mother may need some
Ладно, не будем с
convincing.
ним пока
It'd be a
спорить.
privilege to call you family.
You hear that, Talia? Father will be so pleased. But let's put our happy day to the side for a moment. Walk with me.
Потому что мало ли что от него ожидать
Oh.
можно. Прирежет ее еще сейчас.
You won't need your sword. Not where we're going.
Ой, не могу. Ладно.
Very well.
That was easy. There. Doesn't that feel better? Oh, you're coming too.
This is Lord's business, not a child's.
I say she comes. I don't trust her with my men.
Ох, нехорошее, конечно, предчувствие. Мне кажется, что оставить меч с собой взять, разница невелика.
How fares your father, Lord Bolton?
Better than yours. Polite of you to ask. I loved playing in the woods when I was your age. Still do. So many places to hide. I've gotten very good at finding people.
Это мы знаем. Охота
It's
его
all right, Talia.
с
That
собаками.
reminds me. Where's Griff? I expected to be greeted by him on my arrival. Bit of a disappointment to have to show myself in. And here I had such high hopes.
Это не мое дело.
Now should I know? Griff and his men are not my concern.
My concerns are your concerns. I assume you forgot that when you took them prisoner. Oh, I really hoped things might be different with you. I hoped we could be friends. After all, I was generous. I've allowed you to keep half your forest, your livelihood. Yet you went behind my back and called in the Glenmores.
Напряжено, конечно.
I'm not sure how you managed that. The Glenmores have sworn their loyalty to my father.
Lady Elena Glenmore is our guest. The soldiers accompanied her to ensure her safety.
If her safety is a concern, perhaps she should not have come to Ironrath. Well, I'm certainly glad we've sorted this out. Thank you for being so forthcoming. But there's still a price. Ah, here we are.
Ох,
Roderick!
как всегда, кожу сдирают.
You disobeyed me.
О,
Disrespected me.
ну все, конец.
Someone has to pay.
Нет, нас, наверное, пощадят. Но
You didn't think it
его
would be
точно
you,
нет.
did you? Your damaged goods. Someone else's leftovers.
No one
Тут
has
что
to
не
pay.
скажи, мне кажется, он
Let's just
прирежет.
keep talking.
I'm bored of talking.
Ну да. Ой-ой-ой-ой.
Stop!
Look at what you've done. I hope it was worth it. Is it worth it, Arthur?
Stop! Please!
Talia, don't look away. It's very important you see what comes of disobedience.
Roderick! Make him stop!
Talia, don't look.
Look at him, Talia.
Ох. Тут еще прям не до конца ее сняли, конечно,
See what
курсу.
your brother's done.
Нет, ну его надо просто как-то наказать.
Sorry, but they'll never learn otherwise. Arthur would be safe at home with his fat father if it weren't for Roderick. This is his fault. That's a lot of blood.
Не будем ему угрожать
This
пока.
is my fault.
I told you, Talia.
Ох. Хоть кулаком, не ножом.
Poor lad's fainted. Let's give him a minute. You want to kill me, don't you? Release him. Go on. Prove how strong you are. Do it for Ethan.
No, Roderick! He's toying with you!
Do it.
Да не получится, конечно, уж в сериале будет. Поэтому это бесполезно.
Your little brother had bigger balls than you. I came here to kill you, but now I realize it might be far more entertaining to watch Lud tear you to pieces. I never want to come back to this fucking shit stain of a holdfast. I have better things to do than to play wet nurse to you and Lud. So you'll settle this on your own. Last house standing wins. Otherwise I'll kill you both and be done with it.
You're insane.
At least I'm not you. And one more thing. Can't leave a job half finished.
Нет, ну все.
Ready the horses?
Теперь можно с ним что
Not sure we
хочешь
have
делать.
much luck finding other allies.
Мне кажется, мы его не смогли убить. Наверное, было бы только хуже. Хотя не знаю. Не убили бы точно. Игра престолов. Эпизод 5. Змеиное гнездо. Да уж. С кишками, ой, кошмар. Да уж, странно выглядит, конечно.
Only a monster would do such a thing.
Это да.
The Boltons will pay for this.
Ох.
Arthur. I'm so sorry.
Why, after all we've been through, must the gods continue to shit on this house? What have we ever done to them? Follow the Starks? Obey the rule of law?
This is my fault. If I hadn't agreed to Elena's plan...
This is Ramsay Snow's doing, no one else's. You start thinking otherwise, you'll go mad. The Glenmore Guard are gone. Ordered home by Ramsay. So much for having allies.
Ramsay says he's not taking sides anymore. He means to let the strongest house survive. I intend that to be us, Royland.
You'll get no argument from me. For how do we bloody fight them? We just don't have the numbers. Not yet, anyway.
Так, ну Эшер...
And they still have Ryan.
Ну Эшер, не
Right
знаю.
now, everything
Армию
depends
он
on
вроде
Asher.
достал, да?
Once he and Malcolm bring us more fighting men, then
Where
we...
is he? Where is my brother?
О. Ну все.
Let me through!
Проклянет нас, наверное, до конца дней.
Elena.
Roderick, tell me where he... Oh, no. No. Oh, no. No! Arthur, no! Arthur! It's my fault.
О, нормально.
I brought him into this. I asked him to help. He did this for me.
You can't blame yourself, Elena. He was a grown man. He made his own choices.
But he trusted me. He always has. I was there the day he learned to hold a bow. He was so nervous, the father called him Quiver. And now to die, like this, tortured, mutilated.
Ramsay Snow did this. He's a madman.
Ramsay was here because of you, Roderick. If we hadn't been your allies...
Elena.
I'm sorry.
Let's get you someplace warm.
How do I do this, Roderick? How do I keep going? Where do I find the strength?
You can't help the dead. So care for the living. For me, that's Brian, Talia, Mira, and you.
Roderick. You've been such a friend to me, Roderick. Right from the very beginning. I should try to get some sleep. I'm not sure I'll be able to. But I don't know what else to do.
You're not alone, Elena. I'm here for you, whatever you need.
Thank you, Roderick.
Но вроде успокоили. Ой, в «Игре престолов», в принципе, в последних играх Telltale столько диалогов, что я просто не могу говорить, я сижу и молчу всю игру. Даже устать не получается.
I haven't seen you since the coronation feast.
How many ships do you suppose it takes to move an army?
Ships? Why in the world would you...
Never mind.
Mira, I'll be honest. I took an enormous risk, defying Marjorie to get you into that feast. And you thanked me by making a scene with Lord Andros, in front of everybody. Marjorie saw, of course, and she knew exactly how you got there.
I'm sorry about that. I really did try to be discreet.
But you couldn't, could you? Because you're in over your head. I know it. And Marjorie knows it. Which is why it's not safe for me to be around you anymore.
What?
Mira, you're not the girl I knew at Highgarden. She'd never be so reckless. And now that Garibald and I are discussing marriage, I just can't risk being associated with you. Not anymore. You know how much I need this marriage. I won't do anything to jeopardize it.
Sarah, you can't mean this. I have too few friends in King's Landing as it is.
I'm sorry. I really am. But I just can't anymore. Was it worth it, at least? Sacrificing so much for your family?
They're still in very grave danger, I'm afraid.
Well, I know you'll do everything in your power to protect them.
Вот она стоит такая.
Better go before she sees me. She already
Mira Forrester.
О-оу. Что это еще значит?
Can I help you?
You need to come with me.
Неужели
Why
о
would
том происшествии узнали? Надеюсь, что нет. Так, ну вот у нас Эшер.
Come on, Beskar, listen. How can you still be angry at me?
Is that a joke? I had Dezor Zaraza in my hand and you made me let him go.
You know why.
Yeah, you were afraid of disobeying the pretty little queen. You chose your prize over my one chance of revenge. And for what?
It wasn't fair. To bring you to Marina and not let you... I made a mistake. I'm sorry.
Oh, another fucking apology. I'll add it to my collection. We should never have come here. This city.
Это я убил, получается, да, того ее рабовладельца. Я просто не помню точно, что мы там с ним сделали.
Please, I don't want to talk about it again.
Asher, you're back.
Back.
Uncle. Let's collect our second sons and get out of here.
Надеюсь, сможешь позабрать.
You did as you were told. Daenerys should deliver.
В общем, безупречных, потому что младшие сыны, они наемники. Бегут еще. Ищи их потом. Такие верны только золоту.
Your Grace, my nephew has returned from his mission.
It seems you played your part in the taking of Marine, Asher Forrester. Did you run into any trouble? Reports from the battle are muddled. Perhaps you can clear them up. Well, my time is short.
Have your city, Your Grace. I'm here to talk about our reward.
A sellsword to the bone. But you are a man of your word. I hear you know how to follow orders, despite your friend's efforts to make you stray. You told me Asher was a man of integrity, Malcolm. Now I know you were telling the truth. You have proved yourself an honorable warrior. You have my gratitude. Unfortunately, I cannot spare my
Отлично.
second
Я так и
son.
знал.
What?
But, Your Grace, the mission was a success.
I need every soldier to hold Marine.
This is why you denied me my revenge? What did I tell you?
Your Grace, we risked our lives for you.
Which is why I'm not going to let you leave here empty-handed.
Нужно мне твое золото
In
или что ты
truth,
там
we
дашь?
are not so different. We're both far from home. We've both suffered the loss of those we've loved. And we both struggle to do what's right.
And we're both easy on the eyes.
Вот так ответил.
And modest, I see. I cannot give you my sellswords, but I will give you the next best thing.
Давай, что уж дашь-то? Ай, золото. Ну, можно, конечно, купить наемников, но... не знаю.
This gold will be of use. Perhaps you can find the swords you need in Marine.
Apologies, Your Grace. But we need fighters now, not gold.
Gold can buy many things. A
Да, так если
sellsword
не
like
удерут,
you should
и
understand.
потом же найдешь.
A new day is born in Marine. The slaves have thrown off their collars. There are fighters among those who used to be bound.
On behalf of the Foresters and the Branfields, I thank you.
See that you are ready when I return to Westeros. I have other plans for you, Malcolm.
В смысле?
Plans for me, Your Grace?
We never agreed to this.
Asher, please.
I would like you to stay and serve me. I have a task for you.
Your Grace, I am humbled. But I owe my allegiance to my family.
And they will be grateful for the Targaryen alliance you've helped forge.
I am honored you would ask me. Might I discuss it with my nephew first?
Do so. But let me know your answer soon.
То есть он вправе отказаться? Мне кажется, нет.
You'd seriously consider staying in Essos?
I'm not sure. This is all rather sudden. But she
Да, он
does
вроде
come
не
to
хочет
Westeros. We
отказываться.
want Daenerys Targaryen on our side. You've made a good start.
Когда это будет-то, она не
I
прибудет
could
пока.
strengthen that bond. It's worth thinking about.
Ладно, ты прав. В принципе,
Right, uncle.
логично, конечно.
The Mother of Dragons would make a powerful ally.
If she succeeds in
Только
taking
не
the
факт, что она
Iron
еще
Throne,
придет туда, в
it's the only
Вестерос.
ally we need. But whatever comes of this, we still need men who will fight for us now. Queen thought we might find them here, among the newly freed.
Какие там
The Queen
бойцы?
is right.
Они
Marine holds
меча в
plenty
руках
of
не
killers.
держали.
And I know the
Сами же
worst.
говорили.
So what are we waiting for? Let's go get them.
I don't know, Asher. They're not like us. To them, killing is a sport. It's fun.
Это из бойцовских
Let them have
явши
fun with the
набрать.
White Hills then. As long as they kill them, I don't care.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
I must talk further
Что
with the
творим-то, а? Ладно, не с пустыми ж руками
Don't
приезжать
get
туда.
yourselves killed.
Имею в виду, не без армии ж.
So, where exactly are we going?
Well, these fighters used to be slaves. If I had to guess, I'd say they'll be trying to live like masters.
Так, теперь у нас про одичалых и ночной дозор. Гаррет Таттл, Северный лес.
You're freezing.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Someone has to keep watch.
Заражение шли пошло.
It's getting worse, isn't it?
We're only about a few days out from the Antler River. We cross a bridge the first men built. And from there, we can try to find the North Grove. Right, Sylvie?
We're not going north. We're going south to join Mance and the rest of the free folk.
But look...
That was always the plan, Cotter.
I have to go to the North Grove. My family's depending on it.
Your family needs you to wander around in the snow until you get eaten by a dire wolf.
Please, Sylvie. He knows what he's doing.
Does he now? Tell me then. How did my brother get that gash in his arm?
What does that have to do with the...
Hush, Cotter! I'm asking Fishface here.
Почему рыбий морду?
Sylvie!
Don't Sylvie me. I want to hear it from him.
Some wildlings, free folk, mistook Cotter for a crow.
Can't imagine why.
We tried to reason with them and, well, things got out of hand.
Out of hand? From the look of him, he was nearly killed.
Сами же вы виноваты.
You don't belong out here.
Sylvie, I've known Garrett a while now. He may not be one of us, but I trust him.
I've been waiting months for you, Cotter. And when you finally come home, it's with some crow who can barely build a fire.
Сам такой же?
No, we don't need to die for him.
Me neither.
Ой, вы все странные.
Fucking North Grove isn't even real. And if it is, it's probably full of wolves and more wildlings. You want to go back, Finn? Well, go ahead. No one's stopping you. You know I can't do that.
Finn, will you...
Just piss off. Some leader you turned out to be.
You should listen to him. The further north you go, the more likely you'll never come back. It's just not worth it. Once Cotter's fit to travel, we head south. With or without you, Garrett.
Sylvie.
You need to rest. And we'll be wanting something to eat. I won't go far.
Oh, don't be angry, Garrett.
Да не сердись,
This isn't
никто.
what it looks like. I can explain.
Did you know she'd refuse to go north?
I swear, I didn't. I thought she could help. Sylvie knows these woods better than I do. If anyone can find the North Grove, it's her. And besides, I couldn't just leave her. I won't do that. Not again.
Then convince her to go with us. She's your sister.
Well, maybe she's right. Maybe you don't belong up here.
You don't mean that. So that's it. I can't head north without a guide.
I go where she goes. I'm sorry.
Нормально. Значит, одни отправимся. У нас выбора нет. Пошли пробуем переубедить. Не знаю. Что за упертые все. Ладно, давайте с ним еще поговорим сначала. Чтоб не обижался.
What are you doing over here? There's a perfectly good fire.
I'm not going anywhere near those fucking wildlings.
Oh, come on. Just give them a chance.
I did, and look where it got us. We've got next to nothing to eat. Cotter's a bloody liar. And now we've got his freak sister to worry about.
Well, things could be worse.
How? You know what? I'd rather warm my ass next to a fucking wildling than talk to you any longer.
Эх, да уж, один остался Гаррет. Совсем один. Зайчишка, крольчишка.
Whoa! Fucking hell. Could you have been any louder?
Sorry.
Never met a crow before. Sorry I almost killed you. Might have done you a favor though. Plenty of things want to kill a crow up north.
Максимум в ногу попала. Убила она.
Giants, thens, shadow cats and ice spiders. And the white walkers, of course. A spear sounds nice after all that, doesn't it?
I'm not a crow anymore. I left that life behind me.
Once a crow, always a crow. That's what they say, anyway.
Не совсем так, конечно.
Don't frighten our dinner away.
У него лук есть. Луком попробуйте. Мне кажется, больше смысла будет. О.
I was never any good with a bow. Know how to use that? You're not going to shoot me in the leg, are you?
I may do all right.
Just be sure
Я
to keep it
сомневаюсь на
aimed
самом
that
деле.
way.
Ой, опозоримся сейчас и все, и есть будет нечего. А! Ё-моё.
Is that what making do
Я
means?
не сразу вспомнил, как там это все работает. Переиграть нельзя.
Come on.
Можно, видимо. Ах, вот теперь сразу, да.
Maybe next time, Garrett.
Well, since
Все
we don't
работает
have any
странно.
food,
Кошмар.
What's this?
your dinner, it won't fill you up, but it'll make you think you're not hungry for a while. At least I don't have to worry about you trying to shoot me. You ever lost anyone, Garrett? Someone you really cared about? Someone you thought you couldn't live without seeing ever again? Do you know what that's like?
I lost my family. First my mother, then my sister and father.
So you know how it feels. Cotter and I, we lost everything too. And we nearly lost each other. I didn't think he'd make it back this time. And I won't risk losing him again. Not even for the North Grove.
You know something about it, don't you?
Only what I've heard. But don't get your hopes up. It's not worth it.
Do you know where it is then?
I know where they say it is, but you'd be mad to try and go there.
Why's that?
A few years back, one of the Ice River clans set out to find it. They'd heard stories that the cold couldn't touch it, that it's safe even in the dark of winter. So they'd set out, all full of hope, and none of them ever returned.
Maybe they stayed there.
Кстати, да.
Maybe they liked it.
Free folk never stay anywhere. You'd know that if you were...
Чего такое?
Help! Cotter!
Fuck! Look out!
Оу! Нет, ну взяли, оборвали, ну что за люди-то? Ну как так можно? Это ж эти мертвячки, пришлите. Ну это вроде белые ходаки, да? Это просто синеглазые мертвецы ходящие.
Two go in, one comes out, day after day. No rules, but kill. Anyone who can survive that is capable of anything. They're crazed savages. But one pit fighter is worth any 10 sellswords. If you can convince them to fight for you. And that's not going to be easy. Don't expect to charm them or reason with
Я
them.
умею,
I've
да,
been
я
fighting
такой.
alongside sellswords for years, Beska. I know how to talk to killers.
Understand these aren't soldiers. They're animals you unleash.
А тут не будет этого, как его звать-то, Мармонта Джораха. Хотя нет.
Must make you feel
Хотя
pretty
на момент
good seeing the masters overthrown.
данного
They're not
эпизода
gone.
не знаю.
They're just on their knees. And when they get back to their feet, they'll be more dangerous than ever.
Это, по идее, сезон 4 сейчас идет по фильму. О-хо-хо.
Trust me, you don't want to get involved, Dasha.
Чего они здесь-то борются? Чего? Ограбил? О, ну и жестокое место.
Your friends have been busy.
Let's hope our heads don't end up here.
Будем надеяться. Да, отлично.
Oh, one last thing. They're not fond of strangers. Or anyone who shows weakness. Or fear.
What are you leading me into, Beskar?
Well, I warned you. But don't worry, little brother. I'll protect you.
Ну и здоровяк.
Well, if it isn't Beskar, the fucking basilisk.
We just want to talk to Amaya.
Okay, but not this one hiding behind your skirt.
Наверное, так она... Вроде да, так от рабства освободилась. Она же говорила про это, да?
1, 2.
You're scary, fat man. Good thing I'm looking for scary. I need fighters like you.
Hear that? This little man wants us to fight his battles for him. We do what Amaya says. You talk to her.
Well, good, because that's exactly what...
Hey, whoa, 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 whoa!
Чего он там все делает?
Thank you.